Yeah, thank you very much. Welcome to everyone. Thanks a lot to all colleagues. Here the topic is water as a heritage, and that is the case of Pakistan and Central Asia for spate irrigation in arid regions. It has been provided this livelihood in the arid and semi-arid areas of the region, and it's responsive to the climate change. And it's thought that the spate irrigation started in present-day Yemen in Middle East, where it has been practiced for around 5,000 years. Even in Pakistan, in Balochistan, Mehergarh civilization, in Balochistan, it has a 7,000 years old history, and there the people used to use flash floods for water harvesting. Next, please. Next slide, please. Here you can see the oldest spate irrigation structure made many thousand years back in Yemen, and interestingly, still it's partially working. So you can see that how old this system is in different parts of the world, including Pakistan. Next, please. In most simple statement, I would say that, people have been thinking, and in a way they are right, that the floods are really dangerous and they are disaster. But in this part of the world, these people, these local communities, they convert these disasters into blessing by their own science, technology, and art. And usually command area is different than the catchment area. And here it must be differentiated that it's not a rain-fed agriculture or inundation system, but it's a spate irrigation system. Next, please. And here you can see that how this, water is coming through this dry river, and here this structure is made, and the water is diverted to this, and then again here it's plugged, and then it comes to it. And after these fields are, filled, then this structure is broken, and then this structure is broken. Since it's not part of education curricula, that's why the modern civil engineers, they don't really, that why these people, they have made this structure and now why they are breaking it. They break it because there's a big link between upstream and downstream, and then the water needs to go down. And this is the real picture that how the water is coming, flood water is coming from one area to another area. Next slide, please. And these flash floods, they are bringing a lot of sediments, more than 10%. And in other parts of the world, people think these sediments are really, a big problem. But here, people think that it's a blessing because they bring a lot of nutrients coming from catchment area. Next, please. Here you can see that it's a figure of, FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, and Pakistan is number one. So far, this data has been collected. It's more than 1.4 million hectares in Pakistan. Officially, the water rights of spate irrigation are more than 2 million hectares, which is almost 10% area of 10% irrigated area of Pakistan. Next, please. This is a very interesting example that why this structure has been broken. It was simply broken because the engineers, they couldn't understand the nomenclature of the spate irrigation, the relationship of upstream and downstream, and the cultural values and the cultural rights of downstream and the upstream. Here it was made, and later on it was decided to blow this by blast, so the water can go to the downstream. Next, please. Spate irrigation, it's a heritage. Since it has started from the Middle East, still in Pakistan, in this part of the world, in other, still the same terminology is used, which is called sad, and that's a diverting structure, and that means to bind the flood and then to release it. And then we can see that the settlement which are developed, along the spate rivers have name after that river. Even the tribe can adopt the name after the spate river. This agriculture and agronomy is very important because it's environment friendly and there's no use of chemical fertilizer and pesticide, and it has its own, native cultivars. Next, please. And this all is managed by community. It's free from the effects and the control of government. Imagine 2 million hectare area is irrigated by community itself, of course, in different parts. And this all is, done by, water user association. In some cases, even the agriculture is also done by group, not by individuals. Next, please. There are many rituals, associated with that. In other parts of the world, people may be praying for rain, but here the people pray the flood to come. Children are gathered and they also sing songs and collect charity for the sake of flood to occur. Next, please. This known documentary history says that even 400 years back, these local poets, they have mentioned and, these spate irrigation things into their poetry. And even today, most of these events, these local singers and artists, they sing songs about spate irrigation. Next, please. This is Spate Irrigation Foundation, an international network. And here I want to just, mention it, that it's very important to understand that why spate irrigation is there. It's the economy of water because no energy is used in this system. It's all gravity flow. And then it's, away from government control. It's for the peace and security, and it's for the cooperation. It's for the cooperation within the community, within the users, within the upstream and downstream. And it creates a coordination between ministries like agriculture, watershed, and irrigation. And it has also coordination between states and provinces and countries when there is a, cross-boundary issues like Afghanistan and Pakistan and Iran and Pakistan. And it's also for the sake of, for the community because it's all being done by the community. Now in Pakistan, we are trying to establish a culture and heritage center for spate irrigation in one of the engineering university in Hyderabad, Sindh, Pakistan. The work is going on that. That's the initial we need to get approval from University Grants Commission and higher authorities. Thank you very much. If there is any question, you're most welcome, please.